your playlist. Shawty is an A-list. You gon' have to save this.
Hi guys, my name is Grace. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and if you guys are interested in getting the super bronzy summery look, then just keep on watching. We're gonna start this thing. So a lot of people always ask me about my skincare routine, and it's not really that complex, but I have been using the CEO Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream by Sunday Riley. This is what it looks like. It smells literally just like oranges, but take a little bit this on the areas I get really dry at. Let that sit there. So after you let that sit in there for a second, I take the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, and then on my problem areas where I get kind of oily, I take the Youngblood Mineral Primer. I don't know where you can buy it. I actually got it out of my Ipsy bag. Alright, I'm taking that second primer, and right here around this area I tend to get super oily, and here on my chin. So I take that and I dab it on my chin, and then I use my ring finger to blend it in. The next thing I am going to do is, I don't use concealer underneath my eyes, I kind of use foundation. I use NARS Radiance Longwear foundation, but in a lighter shade as my under eye, and then I use a darker shade as my foundation, just because I haven't found a concealer that I love. I'm using the shade Patagonia. This is the NARS Radiance Longwear foundation. I really like this foundation, so I'll just take a little bit, like maybe a pump, and just warm it on my hand. And then I need a mirror. I'm not even gonna front with y'all. So I'm gonna take it and try to focus. See where I'm red right here? I try to focus on those parts the most. And then whatever is left, I'll put on my under eye. Right there. I've noticed, well, for me personally, when I put a lot of product right here in this area and underneath my eye, especially if I'm going to be outside for a while, it just creases terribly. So I've noticed once I start here, and I just take whatever's left and build it up, it just works best for me. And I'll take whatever is left and put that on my eyelid, just like that. And do the same on the other side. This spot right here between my forehead does get a little red, so I'll take what is left and put it on there. So just like that, you can see we are concealed. We look like we got 8 hours of sleep, even though we didn't. After that, I kind of let it sit there for a second before I go ahead and apply my foundation. And then I'm taking the same foundation, but I'm taking it in the color Vanuatu. I don't know, it says 3.5. So 3.5. And I kind of just take it on a flat brush like this. Don't ask me where I got these brushes from. I've literally had them for so long. And I put 3 pumps on it, and I'll just spot it out. And I put a lot of foundation, so don't come for me in the comments talking about, that's a lot of foundation. I know, okay? I tend to do this stippling motion just because I feel like that's better. I used to streak and I would go up and I would realize that I had a really hard time blending it out once it would sit on my face. Neck and blend. Don't forget your ears because I always forget. Okay. So we have our base set. Looks pretty good. Wish I could show you guys a little better. This is what it looks like up close. Is going to contour my face. I use the Makeup Revolution stick foundation, but I actually got this shade way too dark. It's in the shade F12, and your girl needs more. As you can see, there's literally nothing in there, but it's okay because we're gonna make it work. And I just take a really stiff brush. I'm pretty sure it's a detailed tapered blending brush. I don't know where I got it from, so I usually go for my nose first, and I'll just take it and do a light outline. Go down. And then once I go to the bottom, do this. And then at the end, I make it round. You can barely see that, but you can catch my drift. And then take right there, we're just gonna chisel our cheeks. Yes. And do not forget your chin. And then right here. I don't cream contour my forehead, I kind of just do powder up there. So you'll see. We're gonna take that same brush and just buff it out. After that, I'd like to set my base with a setting spray. I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and you just shake it up. And you let that, you know, sit in your face for a little bit. Ooh, the face is looking real dewy, real cute. So the next step we're gonna do, we're going to bake. So lately underneath my eyes, I've been using the Banana Setting Powder by Bella Pierre Cosmetics. It works really good. I don't know where you can find this. To set underneath my eyes, you wanna make sure you're not creasing because sometimes it tends to crease. So if you are creasing, just take your brush or beauty blender and go underneath your eyes. I'm gonna take this Anastasia brush that is so old that I can't even tell you what kind of brush it is, but I'm gonna take a little bit of this banana powder, tap off the excess, and just dab. You go and dab, and then I'll even drag it down to this part of my nose. I've noticed with using a banana powder instead of a translucent underneath your eyes really opens it up. So you just want to pat, really want to get it in there. Bam. Alright, and then to bake all over, I use a Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. Is there a color? Just translucent. I just got translucent. And so you take the Too Faced translucent powder, and I know you guys are probably like, why are you using brushes? Aren't you supposed to use a beauty blender? Your girl had beauty blenders, but they got so dirty to the point of no return that I had to retire them. It was time. It was freaking time because they look so bad. And the one I have now is at that point again. Okay, so we're just gonna let that sit there for a second. I don't bake excessively. All right, so next we're gonna get started on these eyes. So I'm just taking leftover translucent powder. I'm gonna try to get it as close as I can so you guys can see. I really like to set my eyes with translucent powder first, just because we did put concealer on. Just lightly dust translucent powder. So lately, for the past, I don't know, like a month, I have been doing the same eyeshadow look, but it's because it works for me. I do this with my eyes like that. And then you're just gonna take a fluffy blending brush and just do windshield motion back and forth. Trying to see if you guys can see. Just like that. See how it brought some color. Yes. Alright, cool. You're just gonna repeat that on this eye. Looking on Amazon today for different ring lights to buy. Because if you guys saw my setup right now, all I'm saying is if you have an idea and you really want to do it, nothing can stop you. Even if you feel like you don't have the right equipment. I'm really just using my iPhone right now, which has like the best quality that I own right now. And I'm making it work. And I'm just using one fluorescent light bulb and a bunch of different things holding up my phone. But you know what? We trying, we out here, we doing it. So yeah. All right, after you blended that all out, it should kind of look like that. Just love this color so much. So for the lid color, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's a very coppery orange type of color to it. We're just gonna take that and we're gonna put that on the lid. Ooh, fuzz. Just gonna tap a little bit. Just go ahead and put that on your lid. It's such a pretty color. All the Morphe palettes are such great quality for such a great price. Like if you're just starting off and you want to experiment with new colors, but you don't feel like balling out, Morphe is the best way to go. Get up to the crease if you can see. Woo, look at that already. It just looks so bomb. So we have our eyes. I'm really liking how that looks. Super cute. And so it doesn't look so two-toned, I'll just take whatever is left on that blending brush and just smooth out any harsh lines. And honestly, that's it that I do for my eyes for an everyday look. Next step. This is so out of brush these brows real quick. Alright, since we have the eyeshadow all set, I'm just gonna brush out whatever we had on my face. Brush away any possible glitter that might have fell off. So I always wear eyeliner, like I just always have to have some eyeliner on. If I don't have eyeliner on, I would never do a full beat, and that's just me. So usually I use the NYX vinyl liquid liner because it's just easy. That's my go-to. It has been my go-to. So basically when I do my eyeliner, I always start on the outside part first. So this is scary. Ah. And then I'll just kind of draw. Hopefully you guys can see that. The mascara I'm using is the Pixie by Petra Lash Lift 188. It's the one that has the small one and the big one in one. So, just take that. I'm gonna go ahead and repeat that on the other eye. So for my lashes, I don't know what lashes these are. Just found them right next to my lamp, which is where I lay all my lashes. But they're probably from the drugstore. They're probably by Kiss, because those are the only lashes I've been using as of lately. So I'm taking the Duo Lash Glue. I'm like everyone, and I use the Anastasia Brow Dip in the color Soft Brown. And I just use the brush that came with it. Hit the arch, and I should do some hair-like strokes. Let me just... It's always okay to start darker and then work your way up. That's what I've learned, because I used to start here and it'd be too dark and then it would get lighter. So I would look crazy. And then start working your other half. And I kind of just do that little outline using such a light hand. Eyebrows on. Alright, so now I'm gonna take my lash, and I like to, before I apply it, I kind of like to bend it like that. Ew, my hands look so manly without acrylics. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Anyways, I take it, I line it the best I can. Another thing, since I don't have my acrylics, it's harder to put lashes on without tweezers. I usually don't use tweezers, but it's harder when you don't have acrylic. Cool, that kind of just went on there. Once again, take tweezers, put them as close as you can to your lash line. Cool. Love. Awesome. Woo! We got lashes on. So for my contour, all my palettes are so beat up that I'm low-key like embarrassed to show you guys. But this just shows you that they're really good, because I can't give them up. I use the Lorac Pro Contour Palette. Look how beat up this thing is. So I use medium. So you're just gonna take a little bit of it with this angled brush, and literally, I just take it. And I try blending it up to my ear as much as I can. And just repeat. Yep, that looks good. And then I take a smaller brush and I contour my nose. I'm taking just like, you could use another stippling brush, and I just use Milani baked blushes just because they're so bomb and they're drugstore and they look high-end, and I'm using the color Luminoso, and it's just a pretty peachy color. Just gonna take it right here and lightly dust it. Luminoso kind of has like gold flecks in it, so it looks really, really pretty when you put your highlighter on. It kind of just all meshes together. We're gonna go back into that Morphe palette, and then the color that we used for that crease, which was this like pinky orangey color, we're gonna take an angled brush and just line our lash line with it. A brush like that, and just really get close to your bottom lash line as you can. And then we're gonna go back and take that Pixie mascara. We're gonna use this top part now, which is the smaller one, as you can see. And it really gets in your lashes, so I kind of do the whole wiggle motion. And I just feel like when you do bottom mascara, it really opens your eyes even more. See? And now we're just gonna take my favorite highlighter, which is the Amrezy one. She's pretty used. And then we're gonna take a stippling brush, which is super, super tiny. And I'm just gonna highlight on top right here. That just adds a big difference. I can't wait till I get, ooh, y'all see that? Just wait till I get a super HD camera because you really don't see the highlight. This is such a bomb highlight and it looks so good on everyone. You can build it up and it won't look crazy. Yes. And I like to take a little bit right above my brow. This is a new thing I've been doing lately. Alright, we're gonna take that highlighter and bridge. Dab, dab, dab. So I think my mascara is pretty dry. So I'm going to take this setting spray again. The trick to a pop-in highlighter is while it's still kind of drying, not when it's super wet, but when it's to a pop-in highlighter, when the setting spray is kind of damp, that's when you put on your highlighter. So we're kind of getting to that dewy point. It's still kind of too wet, but once you feel it drying, like right up here, I'll just go in. And I do bring my highlight all the way up there. Woo! Highlighting is my favorite part. And then just take it using the lightest hand ever. Girl. What? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, that trick will take you such a long way. Do like the whole C motion. Take it. I know y'all see that. And then I will just take it and touch up certain points that I do want on my face to stand out even more. And then if you're feeling extra, you can take another highlighter. I'm taking the Dose of Color Desi and Katie collab in Fuego, and you can just take it and add it right here at the top right there. And that really just, yes, it just gives you like a hi, I'm here glow. You feel me? And last but not least, because I almost forgot, you want to take your highlight and put it in your inner corner. That really just brings everything together as well. You can use whatever highlighter you have. These are the two I just love to wear all the time. And the last step, I usually have a lipstick I use, but I left it in the car and nobody's walking down the stairs to do all that, so I'm just gonna take a Steve Laurent Orchid lip oil. I'm just gonna pop that on there. And yeah. Alright guys, and that is the completed look. Super easy, super bronzy, super glowy. Thank you guys so much for watching my very first video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm still debating if the next one should be a Pretty Little Thing haul or if it should be what's on my playlist video. So comment down below which one you would like to see, and that should be up by next Wednesday. So Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.